So can I tell you why I think we're all made to have different beliefs and be different from each other as someone who used to be Christian who's now spiritual? I always say, whatever you choose to believe or how you choose to live, if it makes you be the best version of yourself, I respect it. In Christianity, you hear a lot that all sins are created equal. Right? And that's to say that you don't have the right to judge anybody because you're not perfect yourself. And so when you look at this concept of God throughout different religions, when you take away all the rules that people set in, God is unconditional love. And a huge goal in this life is to try to reach this Christ-like nature, looking through life and people through a lens of unconditional love, compassion, understanding. It doesn't mean that you support and root for and agree with everything that's going on, but it means that you're still able to look at other people as a human being. Keyword, unconditional love. And so you hear a lot of people say also that God made you perfect the way that you are and da-da-da-da-da. We were made to be different and have these differences that you might not agree in. And that's how we were made to be perfect. Because in this grand story, what if the lesson is, although this person next to you might not look like you, might not think like you, might not believe like you, or talk like you, can you still look at them with love? Can you still look at them with respect? Think about it really quick. What greater lesson is there for us to learn not to judge and need to control others than to be forced to coexist with somebody who is the complete and equal opposite of you? You will never force anybody to live and think like you. The only thing that you can do, try to be the best version of you. Be an example for people. You're always going to have judgments and opinions on others because you are human. You cannot be all love and light. And like I say in my other videos, you're meant to be a hypocrite and have triggers in this life because that's a mirror to what you need to work on in yourself. But when you reach this point that it's not your job to belittle them, that it's not your job to judge them for God, know that you deserve equal amount of love, and for some greater purpose, you were made to be the way that you are. Think about how understanding that concept applies to you. It is so powerful to be able to even look at your own life and be like, I don't understand why this is happening. I don't like that this looks like this, but I trust that there's some bigger reason that I don't need to control what's out of my control. Being able to get to that point is hitting a jackpot in your life. There was no greater lesson for us to learn how to release control, how to release judgment, and just have faith in the greater picture than to be forced to release judgment and control and have faith in the greater picture of why you were forced to live with people and things that you do not agree with and do not understand, but you can still accept. You know what I mean?